Hello, this is Blue Angel 777. I'm going to do a reading for the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarian, and Aries for the month of March. Today is March 3rd. I'm a couple days late. And today's the 33 energy. It's that portal that opened up, that gateway between heaven and earth energy. 33 is a master number. It's a divine number. It's about balance, Trinity. 33, I've been seeing 33 a lot, and 333s. So today's about finding that balance, that oneness within, the Trinity of mind, body, and spirit. 369 numbers. Vesica Pisces, that source within, and it's that deep connection. So that balance of that. So I thought today would be a good day to do the reads for the water signs, earth signs, and the air signs. So right now I'm going to do the fire signs. Today is March 3rd. Also, today we go into Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. We were in Pisces. Now we're in that Aquarius energy. So the first couple weeks of the Mercury retrograde, we were in that deep emotions of the Mercury retrograde, going backwards, confusion, and maybe some type of deceit because you're confused of going back. Things from the past are coming forward, things like that, connections with the past. But now that we're shifting into Mercury retrograde in Aries, we're thinking about decisions that we made or about to make, and maybe actions that we've taken, and really seeing the light and the truth in everything, with that deep thinking, with that Aquarian energy of thinking about everything that from the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde ends on March 9th. And also, there's a full moon on March 9th in Virgo energy, so that earth energy. So let's see what the energy is for the collective on the twin flame journey that are all fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be sun sign, moon sign, could be rising sign, it could be Venus sign, or it could just be someone that is guided to watch this video, or it could be cross watchers also. So calling the angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, mother earth, universe, solar relations. Call the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Call the winds and messages of the universe. I call in Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what I need to see. Archangel Gabriel to create communication. The winds are very windy today. Major shifts today of different, from this morning, from very cloudy and dreary and cold to big huge snowflakes snowing to rainy, drizzly, to now beautiful blue fluffy. No, the clouds are beautiful and fluffy, beautiful blue skies, and the sun is shining on us. So major shifts. That's how fast this stuff and this energy is coming in and going. So that's what's happening to us too, energetically. So we have to really keep grounded, and do lots of meditation and meditation showers and cleansings and things like that. So fire, what is going on with you? I am Leo rising. My twin is a Leo moon. I'm a sun in Libra, Gemini moon energy. So what is the energy of the collective and this fire sign? How is this going to affect them? The month of March, what is going on with them? For the masculine, the feminine, and the collective here. So we got the Queen of Cups. Emotional, unconditional love, deep love, and a Knight of Cups. Beautiful, very in your emotions and love. Making an offer, proposal, a promise, but that deep, nurturing, unconditional love energy, that passion. Venus is in Aries, by the way, so the Venus is in the fire, that love, unconditional love. Okay. Seven of Wands, fighting off, standing your ground, of knowing your truth, with this karmic, the devil karmic, and this is the Queen of Pentacles I use as the karmic here. So I'm standing your ground with the karmic energy around you. Relationship, jobs, friends, family, toxic, codependency, addiction type of energy. Also, this is Capricorn. Mars is in Capricorn, I believe, and that's action. So that's or is it Mercury? But it's that will and drive and strength, that energy. And then we got the Queen of Coins. That's the karmic to me. So also earth energy. You got Six of Wands, victory, fire, of Eight of Cups energy, of going away from the old and emotional energy and moving towards your peace. And that's that love there. So endings, and there's that deceptive energy. And then we got Eight of Wands, communication. So we got two eights here of abundance, and joy and happiness and love, prosperity, a victory of that. But there's some deception in the air too, energy. And that I was explaining that Mercury retrograde and Pisces energy is that really the depths, the core of really looking back at or going backwards, is there might have been some type of deceptive and manipulation type energy there with communication maybe. And they're leaving that, coming out of that Eight of Wands is communication, travel. It's the balance of the elements. To me, is deception and communication, being manipulating intentions of for their own personal purpose and not for purity, true love or unconditional love. And there's that strength. I knew I was going to pull that Leo energy, the strength energy. We got there. And then we got the Eight of Swords, 3 eights. Yes, I was just, wow. So that's the 888 energy for the fire energy. So that is about abundance, your abundance, prosperity, love, getting your abundance, this new beginning. You're going to have victory in that because the Six of Wands is a beginning card here. But the ending and walking away from deception, having deep communication, balanced communication, or travel across waters, finding the strength. Coming out of this mental entrapment, and that's what it's called about the deceptive, that mental entrapment of manipulation, and that's that Mercury retrograde in Pisces energy, is that emotional, the karmics try to utilize that manipulation of deceitfulness energy for their own intentions that weren't godly, I'm getting. And then we got the Five of Cups, sadness, healing, depression energy for the fire. And then we got the Page of Cups, that's that Piscean energy here. But it's also a new love too. So there's a new love also. Or it could be something hidden, like something out of the blue, like that blue fish in the cup, meaning something out of the blue happened, or we don't know what is happening behind the curtain, so to speak. And heightened intuition also, heightened intuition. Okay. So the core is this unconditional love and wanting to make offer and fighting off that Seven of Wands, finding that strength in within yourself to fight for your true purpose. Fighting off anything karmic, family, friends, jobs, relationships, and having victory in that and walking away. And walking away from the deception and manipulation and the mind control, the mental entrapment. Finding the strength to come out of that mental entrapment. Depression, sadness of seeing the truth. There's the action, Three of Wands energy. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is fighting off. Five of Wands wants to be shown too. Bickering back and forth, fighting over things. Seven of Wands energy. Of communication. With communication, unconditional love, fighting for communication with unconditional, about his divine feminine here, or hers, with the devil and the karmic, Queen of Coins. A tower moment is, and finding that strength to pull through. That's that Leo Lionsgate energy, affecting the Leo energy I'm getting. So we got Leo, we got strong Leo energy in here, but Leo, Sagittarian, and Aries energy. And there, the Ace of Wands there. That's that fire, that element of the fire, that strength and the will, the strength, the drive, ambition, being in that energy, defining that strength. Having a tower moment, their foundations coming down with the karmic energies, tower moments. Truth be shown and known. And this is the balance of the divine feminine and the masculine here. This new passionate beginning. Here, the strength is the feminine taming the masculine, and that's the eternity symbol, another 8. So you got 4 8s in here. 6 of Wands, victory, that Wands energy, victory, celebration, ideas, and then with the divine feminine, the Empress energy. Page is a new beginning, new ideas for something. The Empress is fertility and birth, rebirthing something new, a victory of. Could be pregnancies, fertility, but I'm seeing a beginning of something new, new beginnings. 8 of Cups, walking away. Ending of obligations, walking away from obligations, or the obligations are feeling obligated, taking on everything yourself and walking away from that. And there's that Page of Cups again. 7 of Swords, deception, stabbing in the back energy. And I was looking at my meditation insight. I saw the 10 of Swords card today, and I saw it in the sun rise a few days back. I did a video on that, and the 10 of Swords energy, I literally saw the sky look like this, and I have a picture of it. It looked just like this with the dark clouds, not as dark, but it was very significant where it looked like this card to me. And then the sun was here, and then the sun shined in between through this hole really brightly. And then another looked like 2 suns to me. So the strength of, and but the stabbing in the back energy is that it's gonna and when I was thinking in meditation about this 10 of Swords card, is this is the only card that shows you truth of someone it is, even though the pain that what you have to go through of seeing. But it really, there's no question about it whatsoever. It's you actually see the truth in somebody, in their intentions and their behaviors and their actions towards you. And you can really look at them. It's like you can't get any more clearer than that, as the clear perspective, clarity. And the swords go down the back of the chakras and the spine and activating those chakras and evolving forward and looking towards the light here and evolving forward. So that 10 of Swords, deception, finding that balance in a workplace, and Hangman, a different perspective. So some type of, I'm getting with the fire is a deception with someone that you're working with. A trade that you're doing, schooling, something like that. A different perspective of looking at something. That hangman at a different angle and looking at and seeing the deception in the stab in the back energy. So be careful who you're working with. 8 of Wands energy, communication. 5 of Swords, that fight there. Fighting with communication. You have to be careful with your communication, fire signs. If you're not balanced, 8 of Wands is about the balance of the elements. So it's about being grounded when you communicate. It's about your higher self, connection with the spiritual self, being grounded in your heart center, thinking with your heart, and then their passion also. And if you're not balanced within all the elements when you communicate, it could cause a fight. So you have to be careful with that. So there might be some type of, in the work environment, a fight or a rift, communication error, and then you're going to take a leap of faith. You might leave a job. You have the strength to do that. The strength card is coming out of that 8 of Swords energy and finding your peace. And that's the 8 of Swords here, validated twice. So many 8s in here. That Lionsgate energy, that portal is activated so much within these fire signs here. So finding the strength, that's the balance of the masculine and the feminine together. Her nurturing and taming her masculine, and opening up the light. I see golden light where he could see truth, and he's finding that balance in those removing that blindfold of 8 of Swords energy. Yes, seeing the light, sun, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And yes, I can't get any clearer than that. The sun is about joy and happiness and bliss, but sun is about strength and seeing the light and being understanding and wisdom and bringing everything to surface to see. Okay, 5 of Cups energy of depression, anxiety, sadness. Of he knows truth. He knows truth of the deception and everything around him. He's disappointed and sad. There's the Holy Grail, Divine Feminine. He's got the world in his hand. He knows what he needs to do. This is knowing, not actually taking action, the 3 of Wands energy, but he knows, so just as important as taking action. And there's the Hierophant, the 5 energy, that higher self evolving into that, the masculine energy there. The Page of Cups is psychic intuition. And there's the King of Cups energy. So that deep, deep love. That's that Venus and Aries energy. It's that deep, deep love and emotion. Being in his heart space. So that Venus is about love. Venus is love. And the fire signs are in, well, the Aries is in that love. That deep, unconditional love. So you got the feminine unconditionally loving and the masculine unconditional loving energy. So they're really, really in their heart space of knowing about their there's a deception energy again. Wow, there's so much deception lately. It's really unbelievable. 3 of Wands, there's the action of knowing, action against, quick action against that deception. So in his heart space, unconditional love, because he's so loving and he does everything for everyone else. He's got that cup in his hand, and that's that cup here. We don't know what's going on behind. Something out of the blue happens with this deception, but he takes action against it. Takes action against it. There's that sadness again, that 5 of Cups. Goes within, rest and retreat. Looks at the 7 of Cups, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune. The 7 of Cups, we got the moon energy here. So the moon is energy and the 7 of Wands behind it. But the moon energy is March 9th in Virgo energy. But the moon, when the moon card shows up, it also shows not just about the masculine looking at the feminine, the 2 dogs here looking at the moon of evolving. And this is emotions, feminine energy. But it's also about secrets coming to surface, this deception. So by the full moon energy, those things are going to come to light with the sun energy. And also with the truth of the Sphinx facing the east, this 10 energy here. And the 7 of Cups and the deception here, looking and seeing everything, the truth and everything, is going within retreat. The 3 of Swords, a disappointment. Jesus, remind the guy, but the 7 of Cups is realizing with the 7 of Cups energy is that everything wasn't what it was that he thought it was going to be. It wasn't what he made the wrong choice. He made the wrong decision, and he's realized that, and he's sad about that. The 5 of Hearts energy, and 5 of Cups, and so this Wheel of Fortune is this new beginning, this new cycle, is 10 energy of moving forward in the balance of the elements. But with this moon energy, also causes fight. And it's also the end of the Mercury retrograde. So with March 3rd to March 9th, this 6 days, within finding the balance, also within looking of maybe decisions, or he thought he was going to make at that one time. He might have made a decision to go the other way for a while because he was confused and he got manipulated by the karmic here, or whatever karmic situation he was in, and was going to go the other way. And now from March 3rd to March 9th, looking at it in a different in his mind about everything, and realizing and coming to a decision, seeing the light, and also with truth, realizing he made the wrong decision. So he's sad, and he wants to come forward. So it causes fight, and it causes because he's seeing the truth, and it also causes an ending. Okay. Yes, the truth. the Queen of Swords. Abrupt ending too. Queen of Swords is very, yes, truth, sword of truth. That's that Sphinx, the sword of truth. Abrupt to me, quick, yes, the Knight of Swords, abrupt ending of truth, sword of truth, cutting ties. The deception and everything is seen, like he doesn't need to see anymore. He looked at different angles, everything. Every way is a deep knowing, a deep higher self-knowing of everything. And this is that fire sign energy. Masculine energy, wow. Okay, you have to get crazy about it. Masculine energy for the fire for the month of March. In their sixth chakra, their third eye has been activated, and that's that Ten of Swords, is activating down the spine, activating all the chakras, evolving into. So their sixth chakra, that third eye is opening, and that's about sight and seeing. So seeing through the third eye and that higher self connection here of truth and finding that strength that Mars and Aries, and also yeah, Mars and Aries, woman holding a heart. He knows, he can see now. The 44, master number 44, the divine feminine holding his heart. The unconditional love, that Queen of Cups energy. The feminines, storm warning here. She's going through stuff too, the tower moments. I'm a Leo rising. I just went through it yesterday. So there's things that are abrupt endings or drop of situations of seeing truth and things. And we are finding our strength to get through that. And that's that solar chakra. A lot of strength in here with the fire, a lot of strength. Masculine and feminine together. Appreciation, yes. That's the sixth, abundance, balance. The appreciation, the holy grail, the rose she's holding. Confidence, that's a fire sign trait, is the confidence. The masculine and the feminine energy. That's one more. Okay. Victory, beautiful. And that's another 10, 6 and 10 energy. So completion of cycles. 44, 4, foundation, stability. Angel and ancestors for the fire energy, please. For masculine. The drum, that's Mother Earth, a dream and journey. The Mother Earth energy, the directions, grounding, but the heartbeat of Mother Earth is nurturing the masculine. That childhood stuff that he's craving, that nurturing, he's craving that unconditional love, that nurturing, loving energy from the feminine. And the drum is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And healing of that. Yes, healing. Lady, this is the divine feminine energy. This is the Empress, the nurturing energy of growth and reap your rewards, the fruits of your labor, the divine feminine evolving into. So this last cycle of the storm or tower moment for the feminine, she's evolving another rotation of that spiral forward up and finding her strength, masculine and feminine together. The mountain, the strength of the mountain, standing their ground together, their foundation. Just as high as the mountain, the roots are within. The roots and the grounding of deep within the core of the earth is the foundation of the masculine and feminine together, their strength. Beautiful. Angels in Atlantis for the masculine. Security. The masculine and feminine together, heart center, security, the security with he's finding his security, his stability. The feminine, attention, intention. The intention is really important. Everything you do is with intent, with purity from your heart. Masculine and feminine together. Trust in the unknown, and joy wants to come out too. So the masculine and feminine together, we got trust in the unknown, having faith, Ariel, what's illuminated, what is shown, trust in that, it's being divinely guided. Archangel Jophiel, joy, and also this dolphin's about higher self-connection, a telepathic connection with the masculine and feminine together. and that divine love, that essence of the divine love with the masculine and the feminine from that eighth soul star chakra. This is all about the eighth soul star chakra. There's so many eights in here, so much abundance and joyfulness and happiness financially, the ability to have that. You have the free will to choose all of that, and having the strength and the happiness with that, with the fire. So it's got some really beautiful cards. A lot of tower moments of seeing truth and things from the past, deceit, but finding the strength and the will and the drive within yourself, that ambition to pull yourself out of that and going towards your unconditional love, following your true purpose of your heart purpose. Okay, that's for the fire signs for the month of March. I wish you all a beautiful month and many, many blessings.